Welcome, dear brothers and sisters, to our channel. Each of us has departed loved ones, family members and dear friends. And even after many years, we remember them on their birthdays or the anniversaries of their passing. On such days of remembrance, we naturally want to honor their souls and bring them comfort. But how do we do this in the right way so that it truly benefits the soul and does not harm it? In today's video, we'll explain how to properly remember the departed on their memorial days. What should we do, and what should we definitely avoid, to bring comfort to a soul? No matter how a person lived their earthly life, there always comes an end. A person dies and passes into eternity. During our life on earth, we give each other gifts based on interests and preferences. But even after death, we can still offer something to our departed loved ones. After death, the only thing a soul truly longs for is prayerful remembrance. Yes, the best gift we can offer on someone's memorial day is to order prayers and to pray ourselves. Also, giving alms, having a memorial service, panikida, and tidying their grave is important. It's worth remembering that prayer is needed not only on the day of death, but always. The more churches and monasteries that pray for them, and the longer the prayer continues, the more joy the soul of the departed receives. In fact, some families on the day of a loved one's death visit several churches and monasteries to request year-long memorial prayers. This way, prayer for the soul never ceases throughout the year. There's no better gift for a departed soul. When someone dies, we may feel that our tears and grief show them love, that they know we remember and mourn them. But in reality, this is not what comforts the soul. After death, the soul's values are completely different. Eternity is not a day, not a year, not even 100 years. It is endless. So no matter how much time has passed, our departed still wait for our prayers and long for our help. Especially if the soul is suffering, the only help it can receive is from the living. Those who pray for them, give alms and request church prayers. The departed can no longer appease God through prayer, charity, or good deeds. Their only hope is us. That's why, on the memorial day of someone's passing, it is most important that their loved ones pray for them. Go to church, submit a name to be commemorated during the liturgy, and pray for the repose of their soul. Even better, go to confession and receive communion. The grace we receive through these sacred mysteries, through tearful and repentant prayer, is felt by our entire family, both living and departed. On memorial days, our departed loved ones are waiting for us to pray to the Lord on their behalf, to ask for forgiveness of sins and peace for their souls. A panikida, memorial service, should also be held, either in a church or even at the cemetery with a priest. What matters most is that the remembrance be truly prayerful. Under no circumstances should a person be commemorated with alcohol, feasts at the grave, or by leaving food, cigarettes, candies, and similar items. These are pagan customs, and they have nothing to do with Orthodox Christian remembrance. Such actions actually bring suffering to the soul. Leaving food on the grave defiles it and causes the soul pain. Instead, distribute food to the poor. That becomes an act of mercy and a good deed that truly comforts the soul. Unfortunately, we often fail to realize that our departed relatives are not waiting for lavish graves, marble monuments, expensive wreaths, or vodka on the grave. These pagan customs only worsen their condition. Church prayer, commemoration during the proscomedia, continual reading of the Psalter, panikidas, memorial meals, acts of mercy, good deeds, and helping in churches and monasteries. These are the true gifts for the departed. Even the Holy Fathers said, "We must pray for the dead much more than for the living." The living can repent and change, but the departed only have us. Only we can ask God for mercy on their behalf. Only we can ease their suffering. They don't need our tears, our memories, or emotional pain. They need love in action, prayer, good deeds, and almsgiving. Some even come to monasteries to serve, offering their labor to God as a sacrifice for the souls of their loved ones. As long as we live, let our prayer for the departed never cease. Prayer for the dead is a special act of mercy, a special help for those who can no longer help themselves. This is how we show our true love. And that is why praying for the dead is a sacred duty for every Orthodox Christian, a duty we owe to all our departed loved ones.